What's up, people? What's it? That's a low light energy.
Would you like to go? Because we're going the wrong way.
Parliament.
More fun. Right there. We're not going to turn left at the light. We're going to go straight down unless you want to go in the crowd.
I will make the decision where we go, okay?
Just letting you know.
We are going straight into the crowd, people. We are going straight into the crowd. I'm the Queen of Canada, and there's no way we're going to stay away from the crowd. On Sunday. This is how this is done. Allow the traffic to go
Jonathan, right on the Queen. The Queen.
No, it makes it horrible actually. That's just fix anything. Nice try. Okay, come here. This has turned into a festival rather than a protest. Yeah. Nothing more than a party.
On her face. Stay on her face.
Hello, Romana! Hi! Hi! We're going to a mural, yeah?
Yeah.
Party, Office of who? Office of Trudeau? Office of Trudeau?
They were full yesterday.
Huh. That Office of Trudeau should be turned upside down.
Come on, Jonathan. Jonathan, hurry up.
There's nothing happening here other than the party.
You go in front as much as possible. Get in front of her as much as possible. Stay on her
There you go. You got through. Thank you. Where's my megaphone? Set it to ready for speaking.
She's coming up here on the left.
Here's where my mural is.
Yeah, right across the street. Kevin, you keep hitting everybody in the head with that.
And this is the building that turns purple and yellow at night, right? Which symbolizes our new flag
It's Jonathan.
in the Kingdom of Canada. People could be watching this building at night.
Oh, sorry guys.
Evan, you're famous.
Yeah, thanks.
You're not right?
Yeah.
See, now we're seeing porta potties being installed there, yeah? Before we didn't have any.
QR code on it. Because she's too far to wait for it.
You need to stay right beside me. Period. I've got it all.
Right, but it's supposed to
Okay, get live, go back.
I try.
Go.
I try, but it's too cold.
Okay, too cold?
Yeah, it's not a machine
It's
for
okay.
that.
It's okay, close it down. I've got it here.
I'm going to eat it on
On the side. On the side.
Hello?
Where's the button?
Hello? Outside there, away from me. Away from me. Hello everyone. I am Queen Romana of Canada. You may not know of me. I am the one that saved the entire Canada from learning Chinese.
Yay!
I am not of any political affiliations that you have accused me of. I am the one that removed all of the NWO, your WEF, and your CCP agents and military from Canada. And that corporation flag has no place in the Kingdom of Canada. That red and white represents the corporation. I have honored our military and the military around the world with the freedom flag, which is the new Canadian Kingdom of Canada flag. I burned the corporation flag not to disrespect any Canadians or our military, but to symbolize the end of the corporation tyranny. I have also issued 55 royal decrees removing all of the shackles that has been put on the Canadian people by the corporation government that has been masquerading as the We the People of Canada's government. If you're not aware, I am also backed by the armed forces of the United States and the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Armed Forces. Many of you also may not have read my 55 decrees. One of them says no more income tax in the Kingdom of Canada. Now, if you prefer to continue paying income tax, go ahead and continue supporting the corporation that has been masquerading as the We the People government when they are not. Now, I have also decreed that the We the People of Canada shall have free utilities. Now, if you want to continue paying utilities, you continue supporting the red and white flag because that's what it symbolizes. Okay? That's the corporation flag. The Kingdom of Canada's flag represents freedom, not only for the Canadian people, but for our militaries that I have honored, not only in the Kingdom of Canada, but around the world. Our new flag, the Kingdom of Canada's flag, has been agreed between the military's commander-in-chief around the world that it is now the freedom flag to symbolize the sacrifice and to honor all of our fallen soldiers. So for those of you who got triggered when I burned the corporation's flag, and pardon me, my voice is running. I've been talking for quite some time and I'm not used to the cold here in Ottawa, but for the children children, I traveled here, and I'm shivering all the time, but that's just fine. Anything to get the message out. So, the Kingdom of Canada, the red and white flag has been representing tyranny. And for those of you who got triggered when I burned the flag, that's because you didn't understand that it was not to disrespect the Canadian people, but to symbolize the end of tyranny and illusionary government that enslaved the people of Canada. And I would like to thank the artist whomsoever drew the flag, the Kingdom of Canada's flag, and my picture. Many of you also may not have realized that at night the lights are purple and Tiffany blue. I have used our flag is purple and gold. When I burnt the flag, I was wearing a Tiffany blue scarf. You may have also noticed that the White House honored the Kingdom of Canada's new queen by changing the color of the White House background at night. They changed it to red and then white and then Tiffany blue and then purple. Red symbolizing the end of the corporation, that was Canada, and then white was my jacket, which I have announced saying when I do an EBS, that would symbolize. And then the Tiffany blue was the scarf, which I had tied around my neck in a Q figure. Many of you may not have noticed that also. And the purple on the right of the White House symbolize the Kingdom of Canada's flag. So I'm here outside straightening the record to make sure everyone understand why I burned the corporation's flag. Okay? So, there are also many other royal decrees that I have issued to make sure that all of the shackles that has been enslaving the Canadian people are removed. There are many people who are misguided and misinformed as to whom I am in allegiance with. I am in allegiance with our military and the Global Alliance military backed by the United States Armed Forces. Okay? And enjoy your freedom, even though you may not understand that I'm the one that got rid of the CCP from Canada. And the people that you have voted for, hello? Okay. Hello? Thank you for that picture. And what is that called? That's when they're photobombing my speech. And as I said, many of you are unaware because the mainstream media have made it their mission to oppress and suppress all the information that I have been providing to the people of Canada, because the minute you guys receive the information, guess what happens? They are done. And so this is why their minions, the politicians, and all of their friends and families and colleagues have spent so much time and energy trying to discredit Queen Romana of Canada. But guess what, people? Whether they like it or not, the United States and the Global Alliance military is going to enforce Queen Romana's rule in the Kingdom of Canada on behalf of we the people of Canada. So go home, because I have come here to respond to the truckers' demand that the mandates be lifted. I came here, I burned the corporation's flag, and I lifted the restrictions. So if you want to be effective, go home to your provinces and insist that there be no more restrictions in your provinces. Coming here and honking 18 hours a day your horns is not doing service to anyone. I have already lifted the restrictions. Now you have to go home and enforce it in your provinces to make sure your provincial people are actually following the restrictions being lifted by the Kingdom of Canada's Queen. Many of the truckers have been misinformed and are being used by politicians and their minions to do political stunts in Ottawa. There are no more elections, no more politicians, no more politics in the Kingdom of Canada. So please go home, deliver that message to your friends and families and colleagues that if you want the restrictions to be removed in your provinces, we the people have to go home and do that in your provinces. Do not stay in Ottawa because I have lifted the restrictions already. Okay? So, and make sure you understand that the flag, the red and white flag, is a corporation. That's a corporation's flag. That is why I have honored and buried symbolically our military and all of our fallen soldiers with the people's flag. We are the first country in the world to honor our military and the militaries around the world, the fallen militaries and the current and our veterans with a proper flag that is now called the Freedom Flag. So thank you so much, and God bless the Kingdom of Canada. God bless the United States and the world. One last thing before I leave. I have issued. We are now under martial law. Under martial law, many of you were expecting military to be all over the streets. That is how dictators do it, right? In foreign countries, they let out the militaries left, right, and center. But I am a peaceful queen. I said very specifically that unless there's violence, you will not see military on the ground. But also under martial law, the civilian rights and freedoms are suspended, and all our streets and highways and bridges need to be clear for military operation. Okay? We have to get that clear and simple, and that message needs to go out. That when you are under martial law, the military is in command. Not the politicians, not the media, the military. And they have to be free to use our highways and to carry their military operation 24 hours a day without hindrance from the public. The military is here. The Canadian military and U.S. military are here to keep peaceful and to do the peaceful transition from the corporation government to the We the People government under Queen Romana. Okay? So you have to get the message out as to why I burned the flag. It was to symbolize the end of tyranny of the politicians and their corporation government. And if you guys have not followed me on Telegram, it is a Telegram app. You have to download the Telegram app and go search for Romana, Romana, Divulo. That is the channel where you will receive and get all the information from the beginning up to now. So I would like everyone to understand what martial law is all about. It is a peaceful martial law, but the military, we have a military operation. I have also, many of you have watched the video that I said we are on the eve of World War III. There are military operations I cannot discuss in public, but I can warn the public to go home and prepare and keep your family safe. It is not a joke. A queen does not announce military martial law and does not announce just on a whim that we are on the eve of World War III. There are military operations not only in Canada and the US, but in Europe and Asia and around the world. So I need you guys to deliver the message. Many who claim to be awake are not awake, and those who are awake are shifting it because of peer pressure and bullying. And I urge the truckers not to be used by the politicians and their minions. They're not here for you. They've never been here for you. They always belong to one zebra with 5 to 6 different stripes. That's all what it was all about. They've given you the illusion that you had the choice, but you never did. That was a corporation that was running your life. And when I burned the corporation's flag, that was the symbol of ending the tyranny. So send that message. I know many of you are recording this speech. Thank you. Make sure that your friends and families receive that, and many of the truckers that are misinformed as to why I am here and why I burned the flag, send that video so they can understand what is going on and that we are under military operations and they need to get out of Ottawa. I have tried to be kind, I have tried to be patient, but this is now interfering the military operation, and I would not want to enforce, I would not want to send military here on the ground. But when this protest, which has turned into a party central on weekends, and then on weekdays, this Parliament Hill is empty. I've been here for more than a week. I arrived on the 3rd. So I have the feel of what's happening in downtown Ottawa on weekdays and on weekends. Many are party goers. They leave on Sunday night, and then on Friday afternoon, they start coming back to Ottawa and turn downtown Ottawa into a party central. If you think I'm not aware of it, you're mistaken. So, but we are under military operation, so we have to clear downtown Ottawa.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay? And I would not want our truckers to be in the way of the military operation. Okay? Ukraine is about to be invaded, and Taiwan is about to be invaded, and you guys need to get out of Ottawa. There's a military operation. I've made an announcement earlier. I made a video saying that our military now has full authority to clear all of our highways, all of our bridges, and all of our borders to allow both Canadian and United States military to get in and out of Canada and in and out of the United States to defend both countries. It is not a game and it is not a party central. You guys have to go home and prepare for World War III. Okay? I've tried to warn you very gently. Now, many of you are in the way of military operation. I did not issue martial law just for fun. Nobody issues a martial law for fun. No head of states does that unless there's serious threat to our sovereignty. Okay? And we move that flag. That corporation flag has no place in the Kingdom of Canada. Okay? So this is how serious we are, guys. You need to deliver that message to your friends and families. Okay? So thank you, everyone. And please go home and prepare. Make sure you have food, water, shelter. Make sure all of your friends and families are prepared. Because the next thing that I may have to do is issue a military draft, which will draft all able bodies in Canada to serve in the military. That's where we are. That's how serious we are at. Okay? It is not something that I take very lightly. It is not something that I would have wanted to do to issue martial law, because we've never done it before, but there is a real threat to Canada, the United States, and our other allies around the world. So thank you, everyone. Please go home and communicate with the trackers here that are being used for political stunts by the politicians that have never cared about we the people's well-being. And if you have forgotten everything that I have said, remember this. There is no more income tax in Canada. I have removed all of the taxes with the exception of a GST. One tax in Canada. Alright? So go to my page, to my Telegram channel and learn the reality. Because the mainstream media is not telling the truth. They're fear-mongering and promoting all of the chaos. You don't see chaos here, you see partying. And yet they're depicting that the trackers are violent and everything else. That's because they're playing both sides. Okay? They're playing both sides. So go home and deliver my message to your friends and family. Use social media to spread the word. We are in serious military operation and we have to be prepared. Alright, so thank you everyone for being here, and feel free to take a picture of this mural. Someone who is very talented painted this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay?
Thank you for spreading the word.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
My throat.
Got it all. The live went cold. The phones.
Yeah?
Yeah, it went cold, but I got it all here.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, because it's so cold, I think.
Yeah, I had to plug it in.
So, let's
Onward.
handle this. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go around and see so they can see the flags. And we're gonna stand right outside that
Post office.
building.
Yeah.
So that people can see them all the Christmas flag. But later on tonight, you're welcome. You're welcome. Right your hand. Okay, you're taking a picture.
It's right around the war. Right around there.
It's like you got the American black hot sauce. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe the frozen. Yeah. I think this building, right, that turns purple to represent the flag. This flag here. Yeah, because they have usually, this is where they have their fire pits at night, right?
Yeah, and those lights over there are purple and blue, all around the War Memorial.
Yeah, this is a memorial. Which building is that then?
It's post office,
Is this one here?
I think. I'm not
No,
sure.
they had 6 windows, I believe.
Whoop, sorry.
That was like the corner.
Windows. Then it was the corner. Alright, let's go home.
Hot soup.
The building. Hot soup. Okay, so we're gonna come back here later tonight and find that building, Raven. Where's that building
purple
that turns
lights.
purple?
I will.
Lights at night.
John.
Now people understand, and good job for bringing that megaphone. Because even the truckers were listening, and now they understand that they're being used by the politicians, and that there's more serious issues, and that is we're under martial law in World War III. It's not a party only. Fencing. Yep.
Camera over there. Camera over there. They are?
What is it?
Ach ja.
Good? My voice cracks there, you know. That's so cold. And even the thing froze. Don't forget the message. Go home. We're under martial law. We're under World War III. Today's party. You're in the way of the military operation, and I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. That's the message. Gentle. But that's how it works.
Well,
The hotel is right
Yeah.
there. The hotel is down there.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
street
no, we're
first.
gonna go straight down the street for a while and then turn. Okay, everyone.
We are?
I didn't recognize that voice. Like, oh, what's it? We're gonna go actually warm. Just freezing, yeah?
Flash freeze.
Albert, okay. Oh yeah, Tim Hortons, so Tim Hortons is right there. You could see Tim Hortons.
There's two of them.
There's another Tim Hortons. Yes, even the Queen has to follow the bylaws, yeah? See the party central? You can tell where they come from.
Cute.
Alright, so this.
At least they don't feel that English French barrier.
That's right. That's right. That's all it takes. It's dancing in the streets and all the cultural barriers melt. You know? Now imagine when the Queen endorses the entire partying for 1 month. Imagine, minus all of the hunting, of course. And it's music 24/7. We used to park on the other side. This is where we got this map from.
I mean, like, when you come up. Okay.
Then I'm so nice. I let them take me. And then I'm kidding. The biggest that's nice. Something is going to be at oh no. We left from there. We started from the other. Sorry. What's it, Kevin?
Okay, so we're gonna bring you up, and then these are gonna take you for a yard walk.
Yes, yeah, you guys need to, yeah.